1v1 on all that glitters. That's funny. Could join this raid, and I do have over 15 OS. We'll join this lobby. Battle's locked. Why would they lock it? Doesn't say it's locked, does it? Usually locked lobbies have the little icon by them. Well, I guess we'll get another lobby up. I'm just gonna put a min rating level. No, I won't. I'll let anyone join. Got Airwing Marines music playing in the background. He said anyone could use it, non-copyrighted music he made. And I like to listen to music, but I don't know. I posted an assess video the other day that was copyright striked. Not like not affected. It says it doesn't affect my channel or anything. Maybe I'm not big enough for it to matter. But it's like the music in the assess that just plays. Some company copyright strike me for having it. Or something like that doesn't make sense. Unless, yeah, maybe they didn't make the music for their game. I don't know. I don't see any. I don't really like playing team games. Quite terrible at them, to be honest. I feel like this all that glitters 1v1 lobby is gonna go on for forever. Speed metal bar. In battle. I don't understand why people host lobbies against AI. I mean, it's definitely sometimes more fun to display against AI with friends, but not today. I'm playing a lot of 7 Days to Die. But I'm playing with a buddy. I want to keep grinding, but I also don't want to leave him behind. Kind of ruin the point of our save. Could start a solo save, I guess, but we get burned out. So I haven't been playing Tarkov either. Grind it too much. And it's just the state of the game in Tarkov is not that great right now. I need to try out this. I really never used a fight command. It's something I need to try out. I do like the auto group. Remove from auto group. I recommend using grid keys though. Makes building way more efficient once you got everything memorized. Nobody wants to play some 1v1s. I don't know, sometimes when I change the map, people join, so we'll try that. I'd like to try a new map. Something vastly different than what I've been playing. Something with some water. Significant. Yeah, not that. I really hate asymmetrical maps. Where, like, this guy could start with 4. I guess he'd start there. Like here, yeah. Honestly, I'd be down to play some like Metal Bar 1v1. Something casual. This, like, where do you even spawn on this map? When it's huge. Or nothing big as Supreme Commander maps. They're like 40 by 40. That was crazy. This could be fun. $30 by $6. Holy. It's ace. I don't understand why they get 2 islands. And the left team only gets 1 though. I'm like pointing my fingers at the monitor thinking you guys can see it, but obviously you can't. This map's interesting. Mediterranean. It's weird. Free for all. Free for all would be fun. On a giant map. I want to try out something new. I just don't know what. Something huge like Rust Crown. That's an interesting map. Always on these big maps though, I'm bad at scaling my economy while having enough units. Interesting. This map would be, like, this map looks like a great map, but just all those hills there, like bots just crawl over it. It's kind of weird. No metal. Why'd you want to play a no metal map? How do you even progress? Metal islands. Oh, FTW joined. This guy usually kicks my butt. We got a match. This guy's usually better than me though. But playing better people is what I need, so I like to go vehicles first on this map. And try to claim this and get... I could move that closer. Get this as close as possible. They don't have to walk as much. Spin that. And try to build this. I think I'm gonna try to leave quite quickly with the commander. I think it's just too important to move out with the commander and gain ground. I've been playing a lot of people that have been sitting like up here and then just crawling across this way, but then they just leave all this open. But I doubt he usually spawns here, I think. I don't know if he's gonna go bots or not though. He might. It's such a good vehicle map though. That's pretty well defended there. Put the game music on so I got something to listen to. I hope they had the ability to upgrade your commander to T2. Or at least, I don't know, I really like that about Spring Commander. We're gonna go with 2 Constructor, 2 Blitz, 2 Constructors, 5 Blitz, another Constructor, 10 and then 5. Let's get down. This guy here. Oh, it wasn't far enough away. Shoot. We're gonna let it go now. Build one here. So he's first land as well. We'll try to get a scout out here. We'll reclaim that. Take us that mass back. He's probably not starting. Well, let's just get moving here. Okay. It is in fact where he is. That looks like a tank there. We're gonna try to take this scout out. Get an LLT down. Keep our solar up. Kinda gotta progress with these solars on the commander here. too. Oh god, I hate the same speed battles, it's the worst. Shit, I mean, build another land factory, fuck. Whatever. That was an accident, but...
Low power.
Fuck off, dude. You need to start building me power. I need a radar over here. Bad.
Radar lost. Metal extractor lost. Metal extractor
damn it.
lost.
GG, dude. Ugh. This guy just kicks my butt every time, dude. You take that out, I guess. He's got Land Rover sitting in my base. Quite like it. We need to reclaim this. Yeah. GG, man. I don't think we can fight back from this one. Really don't know what I'm doing wrong at this point. I'm just getting outgunned so fast. Just better at harassing, honestly. Let's look at the amount of units he has. I'm lacking build power, I know that. But I keep doing that over and over, just not building build power. Why aren't you building units? Build units, please. She's got so many more units than me, it's insane.
Metal extractor lost.
What am I doing wrong? The only thing we can do is try to keep building. But no, this army's coming up here too. Alright, quit building engineers, just build tanks, please. It's probably almost T2 at this point, building on that control is. Yeah. I just don't know. I mean, this guy has way more hours than me in this game from his rank thing there. See if Zedio will play him. Alright, we will watch these guys play. See how FTW opens this map up? He's starting the same spot as me. And maybe I do start kind of close here. I could, if he can reach from there, I should probably be able to. Yeah, I start more like here, so that could save me like a whole second in the beginning there. Zedio starts a little closer like I do. But if you can't start further away like that, that's what I need to do. I don't really think about it that way. So he's okay, it's a little different than me. Yeah, both same concept there. See how Zedio does it. Max solar and then factory next to it, interesting. Let's go on lane, see what his build queue is. 3 scout, 1 con, 7 scout, 2 con, 10 blitz, 2 con, 10 blitz. He's already got brute sculptured up too. So I must go. 2 more cons, yeah. To what, 5-2? So he's just planning to have the economy for that by the time he gets there. Let's see what he's doing. Con into 2 blitz. But he didn't assist. Did he assist anything? I'm not sure. I don't remember. And he's gonna build a radar, solar, and he's gonna assist the factory. It doesn't really have the energy to assist the factory building though. Yeah. Built another solar. Surrounding Zedio's base here. Just keeps that information going. Not really pinging for anything, just watching. Really gonna annoy the piss out of you with those scouts. Cannot lie. Oh, he moved the constructor down to start expanding. Yeah. I never really tried the stay in base thing. But when you stay in base, you can expand it. I need to try that more. I get beat by that a lot on this map. Just looking for info. Those scouts everywhere. Holy cow. Can completely surround them, I think. This constructor's okay, he's moving out there. So he plays with the scouts early to oh, I like that. I might try to try something like that out in my next game. So he's got this one going all the way down. This one's going all the way up to there. This one's just to there for now. Doesn't know where that. Yeah, he sees that guy now. He's gonna instantly deflect. What's Commander's doing now? Still assisting. Kind of like that. See how this video did it. He looks like he walked up there and he's walking out. Both equal on mass extractors still. So he's not going for these bottom ones here. He's just... sees an opening for a max, takes it. I guess that's a good thing with those scouts. This battle's the worst. Just sitting there. Same speed. You know he's just gonna keep running by. Oh, got caught being out microed there. Good move by Zydio. Does get that constructor. I'll stop his expansion there. Got some blitzes assisting. Still just assisting with the commander. Getting power out when he needs it. Got the masters pump those out too. Took out. You see those troops up there? I doubt it. Maybe you saw them go up there. Must have. Gonna get a raid off onto those two mixes. He's got another constructor picking up that. Good raid here. It's gonna get shut down pretty quick though. Tried to use the scout to take mech shots, but didn't really work out. Does get to two mexes there though. Got the top radar up. Still the same build strategy there. Zydio is forward here. Commander isn't doing anything though. Got two constructions working on a third construction turret there. Don't really need that when you got the commander assisting. He's going out, clean those mixes, and assist that engineer. I like that. Coming to clean up those scouts finally. I really liked how FTW used those scouts. So good at hiding them too. Let's see what Zydio sees here. I don't know if, what's that white circle mean? Maybe you can't see him. Maybe he does. Not sure. I would have liked to see that radar down a little more so that you could see in this area here. Now he's still not seeing that area. Oh no, he is with that radar. Good raid. FTW is really good at those raids. that army. Sees that whole army's being pulled. That's how he has such a large army though, he's just sitting here. Pumping out, he is pumping out the stouts now. 10 stouts, 3. So he's kind of, oh, he's cycling all that. It's gonna be 10 stouts and then. Just look at the map control FTW has up there. It's destroying the home base right now too. Lost a lot of power there. That is probably struggling on. Yeah, he's way behind on mass. 35 to 50. FTW is about to be overflowing metal. Still, energy's so hard to keep up with on this map. Got a nice looking raid coming here. Not even gonna react to it. Might not notice it. Oh, maybe did. He ran with the engineer. They just got a nice wall of LLTs up in the front there. Ooh, does have some stouts out. Is he rolling full-time stouts now? No. Still has the same cycle on. Good raid here. Getting, what, 5, 6 mexes there. Does have construction turrets up now too. 4 of them. There, he's going all birds now. Still a lot of mass sitting on. Weird how it has, I see it there, but he's going that way. Might have gave it a different command. Now it looks like he's turning around, so he's going that way. Zedu is pulling us back here. Oh, he's got cloaked mexes on. Can you see those? I'm curious. Like, even if he walks up to him. Oh, they do just. Interesting. Not all cloaked. So he has no idea they're there. But he will figure it out once he builds that one and sees it's not working. Zedo here isn't switched to stouts yet. He's at 85 mass, possibly with reclaim right there. Did D-gun off? No. Commander sucks in this game. If you're playing as someone that's microing you, you literally can't do anything against them. He does see he has a mech's doing nothing. It's like, what the? Putting up a radar there. Will that show him? Oh, that's Zedu putting up that radar. Putting up a normal one there, weird. Marty's not keeping up the cloaked pattern there. Cleaned up that raid. Did lose quite a few mexes. 1, 2, 3. is doing quite well now. Got a bot factory up, so you can start rezzing. Love to see that. Does see those engineers there. He'll take them out. Still not switching to stouts though. He's trying to overpower him with blitzes. He's cranking those suckers out. See what FTW is. Yeah, he's all stout. All 10 stout, 2 cons. Gotta keep the build power up, especially when you're getting raided, just so you can get back out there. And no second factory though. I love these cloaked mexes. It's awesome. I should start using them. See if these stouts can. Oh yeah, dude. Just overwhelming them with units now. Sounds 16-1. Not that much build power, you don't need good units to win. They ground fire in here? Oh, when they touch them, they see him, huh? Oh, I like the EMP though, that's sick. TW losing his main factory here now. Getting some good D guns. Gotta focus that economy down. Still no stouts, just blitz. I mean, 50 blitzes will definitely beat 10 stouts, let me tell you. Love this. Zedio definitely has his game in the bag. He's got all the map control. Well, FTW is getting a raid off back here. Could be good. Takes a lot of this economy. This music in the game's giving me some Interstellar vibes right now. Yeah, he's gonna get overwhelmed there. Stouts just take so much. TW's throwing the GG. What the? Did they both just quit the lobby? Must have. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, 2 viewers. Jacob, you can gamble in chat if you type points, I think.
The first raid, or is that the?
So,
That's the first raid in WoW Classic. Well, I guess in WoW in general. Hello?
Oh, it's way. Yeah, way.
What's up, Way?
not much.
I saw you were streaming and I was kind of surprised. And I wasn't sure if it was like a VOD or not.
I was streaming Necess earlier, but I got bored of it. I want to keep playing I'm addicted to 7 Days to Die right now, I can't lie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I told you that's a good game.
Did you and Dalton play quite a bit of it today?
For a few hours. Maybe 3 or 4. Then he went to bed like a responsible person.
I'm really enjoying WoW.
Come
But
on.
I think part of it is I just have the MMO itch.
Yeah.
Mark and I were playing
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Yeah, I know.
I will say something that game does really well is it's like the way it's paced is really like it started out a little slow, but by the time Mark stopped playing it, because we were taking turns playing each like part of the game.
Yeah.
I was invested. I want to know what was gonna happen next. So pacing's pretty well done.
Yeah, that third level was too long though.
Did you beat the first one or what?
We're playing Alan Wake 1.
Yeah, did you beat the
gonna
first one or no?
No, we got halfway through it.
Oh, nice.
Well, Mark, there's only 6 episodes in the whole game though, so when you think of it like that, we literally beat half the game today.
Yeah, I know. I guess I would have been more interested in there being like that episode split into 2 from like a story perspective, because nothing storyline. You didn't really find out any new information story wise until the very end of the episode.
Yeah,
That's what it was. The gameplay was good, but I wanted to know more story, and I had to play a lot of game just to get a little more story. Which is like, a big part of that game is the story, so that's why I think it was a little too long between getting information on the plot. Alright, I'm gonna play some Wildermyth. That's what I'm gonna do.
You play some what?
Wildermyth. It's that turn-based game I was playing yesterday. Oh, did you see that Alan Wake uses Fmod, Jacob?
Yeah, I did. Like a fuck ton of
Wildermyth uses Fmod too.
Yeah. Mod is the way, man. I think killing these boars is the way next time.
I figured out these like chevrons next to your name is literally just like time played in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm at like it's like 35 to 100 hours. This guy's played for like 1,000 hours, so
Holy shit.
his one gun rating is only 6 higher than me, but I've seen this guy play before, and that's such a lie.
Did you check out any of the like the videos released about that Stormgate game, the one that Mike's been talking about?
No.
That's the future of RTS, man.
Oh yeah, Mike's been taught. I haven't looked it up at all or anything, but
No, but it's not just talk; it's the real deal.
It's not the same fucking game though as.
Supreme Commander style.
It's not the same. Yeah,
yeah, it's not the same.
Style.
But
I'm expecting this game to get bigger too when it comes to Steam. Granted, I feel like it'll never be as big as like StarCraft type games, but
What, Jacob?
I didn't say anything.
This is my type of RTS game, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a completely different style. It's more about how to explain.
Like macro
More
and
unit-
microing, yeah.
Yeah.
That Stormgate game is like it's like a perfect combo between like Warcraft pacing and StarCraft pacing. So and the combat looked really good. But yeah, it's a lot different from this.
Well, Supreme Commander's is like, oh, you got air units and you got navy units and you got bots and tanks, and it's
Yeah.
like you have all these different types of factories, and it's all. The other games a little more simpler, where it's like, I don't know, simpler but still complex.
I think they're actually more complicated.
Well, their economy's simpler.
Like the way you build troops in this game is like you have your 3 troop factories, and a lot of those games have like there's many different buildings you build to build troops. So they all produce specific types of troops instead of this one's air, this one's land. I think you would like. Did you ever play Age of Empires 2A?
No.
I think you would have liked that one. Age of Mythology specifically. That's that would be a fun game to do matches of.
Like, dude, they just gave my mage his big ass axe.
What?
Yeah, it's called the Clock Stopper. I can give it to whoever I want.
Mark, you know that spot I died on?
Yeah.
Today I ran over there and got my body back, and like did it like first try. So frustrating. I guess all those like you just have to be really careful about the pulls in that spot, and
Oh, I see.
How's this 1v1 coming with?
We literally all about to take. Poison damage every turn? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Problem?
Problem is we're gonna take poison damage every turn.
Low power.
It's not worth it. Bananas, man.
Holy shit, I gotta take my socks off. Wait, do you wear socks at home or no?
Yeah, I'm wearing some right now.
Why? You get cold? Or is it because your feet sweat?
I get cold feet. I guess they do sweat as well, but I don't know if that's related.
Pretty sure the reason people's feet smell is because they wear socks, to be honest.
Probably.
That's part of the reason, I should say.
Low power.
3 warding shred, that's not good.
walking right in my goddamn base.
His name is Golf.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is he beating you?
Yeah, I was expecting him to. He has like $1,000 in his game, so.
Oh damn! I didn't realize that was the same guy. That's some pretty good hours, you know.
Yeah.
How long has Piano Reasoning been out for?
I don't know, 8 months.
You guys been playing since it dropped.
Yeah, at least I've known about it for 8 months. It might be longer. Mother. Wasn't raiding enough.
What the fuck?
Oh, fucking wrong button.
It's not good.
I might die. Fudge.
What with the collective?
I got a compliment. Oh, he's so nice.
Mike popped in here just before you got in here, and he was like, "You boys want to play in an hour?" Like, why? He's like, "You want to play Supreme Commander in an hour?" I was like, "It's gonna be midnight." He's like,
Leave
"So
the
what?"
company, that's Supreme Commander.
Yes, I meant leave the
Like
company.
what?
yes.
Mike asked you to play Subcom? Fat
Like,
chance.
It's all excited. Yeah, I meant
Jake, me type exclamation points in the chat or what?
what?
I need some gambling going on in my YouTube chat.
Oh, sorry. Let me. Oh, for Streamlabs,
Yep.
I do exclamation points. What does that do?
I think it tells you if you have any points. Then you can like gamble somehow. Ooh,
I
0
have-
points.
How do I get them?
Sit in the stream longer, I think.
Okay. What do I? If I gamble, what do I get? More points?
Yep.
Can you do anything with the points?
I think you could set up some sort of system, but I'll worry about that when I actually have, you know.
Dodge? What are you
When,
fucking
if,
talking about,
same
Dodge?
difference. If I have, you know,
Yeah.
more viewers.
Hey, you get a following?
Yeah. If I ever make it that far. I'm giving it a year. If I'm at 2K subs in a year, I'll keep going.
Nice.
2K, that's...
Yep.
Okay, that dies next turn. This can die right now.
Why aren't you guys building like a rogue game? Where is your game gonna be
We are.
rogue? It is? Okay.
It's gonna have like Tarkov kind of mechanics where if you die, you lose your stuff.
But you get some sort of progression.
Yes.
I feel
Yes.
like I feel like it's the
like
best
you do
kind,
like-
anyways.
You do like raids, but like
Mm.
into
Yeah.
fantasy dungeons,
Oh, that's pretty sick,
and,
actually.
and there's gonna be infinite progression. And so you'll have a stash. Alright, we don't want to be called a stash, like kind of like your bank storage area,
Yeah.
But the way the crafting is gonna be set up is we're gonna have a generated like material system,
Uh-huh.
and there's gonna be a whole metallurgy system with like you can find ores in your raids, or maybe even you can buy them maybe from a shop, and those base ones will be generated. But the idea is you can mix them together to make alloys, and then you can mix alloys together to make other alloys, and hopefully continually make better.
You'll probably have to
Better
add
and
like
better materials.
updates to keep it going forever, though.
No, it's all.
Oh, there's a system. We have a
Like
all
procedurally
be
generated
all
alloy
mathematical.
system almost.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
What I do is I generate what I call the alloy's genome, even though it's not genetic at all. That's just
How are you gonna name them? Is that gonna be procedural as well?
yeah,
probably.
we'll have to come up with some sort of like name generator. Jacob said he wanted to take a stab at that.
That sounds pretty sick. Not gonna
And
lie.
then like, if you play with your buddies, the cool thing is you could like get shit from there.
Yeah, it's kind of like got that Terraria thing going, where Terraria's got like 2 different ore sets,
Yep.
except it's infinite amount of ore sets.
And that's just
But-
for Orc too. There's other stuff that we got.
Yeah.
Sounds like
There's
you
gonna
might
be,
have
like-
a game that'll pop off on your hands if it does well.
Well, I mean, execution's big too, but
Yeah, that's what I mean.
could be fun. Could be
Well,
good.
but yeah, and then there's other things like other
That
currencies.
that
but
sold
the
me, to
idea
be
with-
honest.
Oh, that's good. The idea with the crafting system is though is like, if you wanted to, you could make like a god item for every single slot, and there's no theoretical upper limit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the risk of that is if you put all your resources into one item and then you die, now you have
Oh
nothing.
yeah,
So
that's
there's like a balancing act of how much you want to invest in yourself versus
Like-
save for a rainy day.
Something you'll be able to do, and we haven't figured out how we're gonna balance it, but it's gonna become like crazily increasingly expensive. But like when you beat the game, like beat the game as in like there's a boss you're gonna be able to beat, and the game will keep going. But you'll unlock like ability to like soulbound one item, and that item you won't lose when you die. So that's like that'll like continue the progression going. So it gets a
Yeah.
little bit.
Well, we need to make it so almost like maybe like if you die with that item, you don't lose it, but it loses like progress on some of its stats or something.
It's just as bad, Mark. You want the game to be fun, not punishing.
Well, I just think it would make it too easy.
if
You gotta
what?
think- you gotta think of how much somebody has played to get to that point where they have an item like that, right?
You don't want them to
so-
permanently lose it?
Well, Jacob's
gonna
saying
be-
eventually you're gonna be able to like make one item that you can keep.
Like it's basically like you have to beat like every time you beat the game, you unlock a slot that you can do that.
Oh, then you
That would
eventually
be-
unlock all the slots, don't you?
Oh yeah, but it's gonna be it progressively like it'll probably be
It'll be like
exponential.
New Game Plus, but like infinitely
might maybe
progressing. So
The second slot you have to get there like 3 times, and have done it like done a whole sequence of events 3
well,
times.
I think that's a good idea. If it's just one, every time you beat the game, you unlock another one.
And there's no punishment
then-
for dying then. If you can
Well, you lose
unlock all
you
of them.
lose everything.
You lose everything
Yeah.
else.
At that point, though, you probably have played the game enough that it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, we want the game to be fun because like the thing that makes games fun for me at least is like the feeling that like you're progressing towards something even though it's a video game and
Yeah.
it's like so that's why MMOs are fun for a lot of people is because they constantly build towards a goal. Or Minecraft where it's like you have all this like goals to build this crazy base. So like for like RPGs usually the big goal is build your character out to be a boss. So if you constantly like could lose your progression towards that, plus the game's gonna continuously get harder. So and when you're at the point where you might be saving,
How do
an
you get
item,
out with your resources then?
There's an exit to the dungeon.
Okay.
There actually might be more than one exit, but we haven't. We're
Like
not
you'd
gonna-
have to
we're not
backtrack,
gonna
or there'll be a
flesh it out.
random room sometimes that has an exit
No,
option.
it's like randomly generated like series of rooms.
And then,
towards the end of it will be one that you can extract at it.
Well, that's why I was saying that there actually might be more than one exit, but we have to play test that. Right now, there's only one. But if it's like insanely hard to find a way to exit, then we might. There'll be a number of exits you can take, but you have to get to.
Or maybe like an item that could just pull you out, but you lose your loot, but you keep your gear.
Yeah, I mean you could do shit like that. But an item like that would be probably pretty expensive or rare.
One-time use.
Yeah, like because you could probably bring them.
Yeah, just a consumable that was cost you a lot to get.
Right, because otherwise you're like, if it was cheap to get, the meta would just be to always run that, and then you'll never lose anything.
Yeah.
You know, because you'll just pop it every time.
Well,
so
you can still die.
Well, yeah, you could, but that's
People
why
die in RuneScape, and there's literally a teleport button.
You would want that's a good idea, way, but we'd want something like that to be, not not common.
The main idea is there's challenge to the game.
Yeah.
It's just, there's risk. Risk adds excitement.
Until you get your buddy who has like really good gear to just come carry you. That's still fun though, so I want to cut out fun. Dumb quest. Oh hey, I found out why Timothy Chalamet was at the Game Awards, Mark.
Timothy
Why?
Chalamet, who's that? Is that the Dune guy?
Timothy Chalamet, he's a Dune, yeah.
Okay.
Plays Paul Atreides. Yeah, and I actually the reason I knew about this because back like he used to be a YouTuber that reviewed like modded Xbox 360 controllers or like custom like painted ones.
That's awesome.
Timothy Chalamet? That's what he used to do?
When he was in high school, like he would make YouTube videos for that. I think it was called like modded like 360 or something like that. So like there are people like have like scrounged up these videos on the internet, like from like way back in the day.
He posted them.
It was just like
It's kind of funny.
Homemade YouTube videos, right? That's
Yeah.
what they were. So it looked like just an everyday person. They ends up becoming a celebrity later, which is so that's at the Game Awards when he was announced, like when Jeff Keighley announced him, he announced him as Modded 360 or whatever his channel name was.
That's
so
funny.
It was kind of a joke at that.
Yeah.
That was where that why he was there. I mean, obviously he was there because he's a celebrity, but.
So he used to be a gamer, is what you're saying.
Probably still is.
I was reading apparently director of Dune, they already have a script written for like a Dune Part 3.
Would that be the book 2 then, or?
It'd be Dune Messiah, yeah.
That'll
But
be
he
good.
said, he was like, honestly though, we're probably not gonna, like, I probably wouldn't do it right away. We're probably gonna, if it gets greenlit, I'll probably take a break and make something else of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which would actually work for casting, because all those, they all need to age up anyways, so.
Yep. Well, not really.
It's like 8 years, isn't it?
Yeah, but the spice keeps you young longer.
I suppose that's true.
Hence, the book after that is like the 1,000-year rule of Paul Atreides' son.
Well, it's Children of Dune is book 3.
Oh yeah.
And then
it's
book 4 is God Emperor of Dune,
Yep.
which is that.
granted he's literally like a talking sandworm, but
Yeah, that's
He is.
yeah.
yes.
The prophecy. Well, I don't know if you. That'd be spoilers
I'm
for
not
that.
gonna read it.
That's where just go off the deep end of being pretty out there.
It's like the prophecy that Paul doesn't want to come true is what happens in Dune Messiah.
Well, it's like he calls it like the golden path, but he's like he doesn't want to do it.
Yep.
But for
You know, like
for
the
good-
worms they eat.
I didn't know they ate worms.
Like you know the dune worms, the big spice worms,
sandworms.
the sandworms. It's like they're babies. He like coats himself with it, and they like embed in his skin and becomes one, kinda.
Yeah. He basically becomes like a hybrid.
And he's like super fast, super strong.
Yeah,
And then as he
does-
ages, he becomes more worm-like.
Yeah. Well, I think he continues to do stuff like that. You know.
Why does he do it? Because he has to.
It's
gets
he's
him-
following
because-
the vision he's
because-
seen.
Basically, to lay out the path for humanity.
Yep.
Which is actually wild because really the path involves him like kind of making himself out to be a villain and then planning his own downfall, but also making it so like nobody knows
Yep.
that he had planned it all. So he plans his own like murder, which I think they drop him into a pool of water to kill him.
Yep. Because that's how worms die.
And so but he needed to rule humanity for like 1,000 years, and so that was how he achieved immortality. Plus, it also made part of the thing too was it because he literally turned to like a worm. It gave him like a god-like status, right?
Yep. And he had all because Dune turned into not a desert planet.
Yeah,
well.
they do
And that got-
terraforming.
And that got rid of like all the spice, and he had like
Spice.
95% of the reserves. But I think part of his own plan was they like capture some worms and they almost make another Dune.
What?
Yeah,
They-
it's wild.
They somehow capture the worms, right, and they put them on some other Arrakis type planet.
Damn.
Well, and the whole thing with Paul, Mark, is Paul doesn't want to do it because he deep down just wants to be a regular human and marry Shani and have a family and do all that stuff. It's like that's really all he wants, but he's burdened by like this kind of duty that he has, and then eventually he just gives up on it.
He just does it.
He's like, fuck it, I'm not doing that.
Yep.
What do you mean? You said he does do it.
No,
Paul Atreides'
that's-
son does.
Paul's son does it. Paul doesn't. He literally leaves and just walks out in the desert, and then his son comes and finds him in the third book. Although I think they call him like the Wanderer, like the Stranger or something.
He's like preaching a new religion, trying to make the golden rule not happen, or the golden vision path.
Oh shit.
He can like still has like foresight, so he has no eyes but can still see people. Which is kind of what happens in Dune Messiah as well.
Yeah, he loses his eyes.
I didn't know it was Paul's son who did it. I thought it was Paul.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I stopped reading at the fucking
Book 3 is a good stopping point.
yeah.
If you, like book 4 is where it starts to get more out there, but I think book 4 is good too, but it's just very different. And then book 5 really gets.
I heard book 5's almost like
I
reading
think
the
it's like Chapter
Silmarillion.
House or something
Yeah,
like that.
Chapter House Dune.
The movie's good, but they really, and I they have time to rectify this, but they really missed out on not showing like the politics of Dune. Like they didn't showcase it.
Finnegan just jumped into my closet.
As well as they
There's no way
could've.
for him to fucking go in there. He's like sitting in this little crevice in there. Oh gosh.
You know, like that dinner part of the book, like the first book way.
Dinner part.
the dinner part where it's like all like the Chom company's there and
Oh
like,
yeah.
all the politicians. Like it's like kind of like the welcome dinner for the Atreides on Arrakis.
Yep.
And it's like a super intense, but like in everybody's thoughts, it's like super intense. But like on the exterior, it's like, very, cordial and
Yep.
well mannered.
Oh, like in the movie, it's like the meeting.
But they basically don't have this scene in the movie, which is too bad. I think that's one of the most important scenes in the whole book because you get to see, it really it really highlights a lot of the politics going on, and I think that would have been an awesome opportunity for them to do that. But they could have even done a way dumbed down version, but they basically just had a scene where Stilgar shows up and spits on the table, which he does at that point in the book. That was my only thing I was really upset about. Maybe they'll get to it more.
I feel like they will, especially with the Emperor now and the.
I was watching stuff about Dune though, like YouTube videos, and I didn't realize that in the first movie, like like when the Empire shows up, like right in the beginning, to sign over Arrakis essentially. And it's all pomp and circumstance.
Yep.
I didn't realize the dudes with like the big space helmets. That was like those were like this. That was like the Spacing Guild.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize that those were
much better looking than how they were in the first movie.
Oh yeah. But it's hinted at that they're like incredibly deformed looking motherfuckers, and that's why. And so I like that that's why they had like
the big helmets on.
Helmets on, like conceal themselves.
Yeah, with all the spice floating around in there.
Yeah. Scroll of Intellect.
Holy shit! I beat the second chapter of the Wildermyth campaign I'm in.
Nice.
How many chapters are there?
5.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I would I don't, because the enemy keeps getting a lot stronger. I don't know how much stronger they can get.
Well, maybe you get a lot stronger yet too,
No, because I had really good gear, and my heroes are all about to retire, which means I have to get new people, and they're all gonna suck.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
Why are they gonna retire?
It's a mechanic of the game. Once they get a certain age, they can't fight anymore.
So you're supposed to try to speed run through it, or what?
No, because every chapter, 10 years, falls.
So, yeah, well, I mean, to Wade's point, though, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Like, they obviously have the game balance to that, right? Like, there's no way they don't.
So you're telling me your characters are, 30 years old and they don't want to fight anymore?
They're, 60. And also, Jacob, the difficulty that I'm on is the hardest one. It's called Out for Lunch or something like that.
How are they 60?
They start at 20.
And you just beat the second campaign, you said?
You've been doing
chapter.
You've been doing 40 years of content in that game?
I thought you said 10 years age.
In between every chapter there's 10 years, but while you're playing the chapter, time progresses too.
And it took you 40 years to beat the second one?
Well,
or the first two?
It was 22 years.
Jesus.
It took me 2 years. It was a year of them adventuring in each chapter. Looks like some of them can still fight.
Can you at least save their gear though when they retire, Mark? You lose all that shit.
No, you lose their gear. That's how the game's set up. Yep. Just how it's set up. But when they retire, it's actually really good because when they retire, they get added as legacy heroes, and then in your later on runs of the game, you can like find them as like very like in their like like 25-year-old fresh recruits, and you can like recruit them. They won't be like as strong as they were, but they'll have a lot of the same abilities. So you can start like generating a.
Like, is it just through this one save, or like once you beat chapter 5, it's kind of over?
No, it's like all your heroes. No, it that's your legacy is like save independent.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah, any hero that gets put in your legacy becomes recruitable for future runs. So like this Sean character I have was one that I had in the last campaign I did and died with. And she's like really good, and then I recruited her and she had a lot of the same stuff, so
it's pretty cool.
Mark, did you see what I said, by the way? What I texted you earlier today?
No.
That you know that game that I said, I think that looks like I think that's Sean Murray.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that.
Light No Fire. I already looked it up and found that was the case.
Well, when I was watching it live, when I first Googled something, nothing came up. So, because it hadn't hit the internet yet.
Yeah, right.
So I guess that much made sense.
Yeah, did you hear about that, Gameway?
What game?
No, people who made No Man's Sky are making a basically a fantasy version of No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
I remember them talking when their game was still shit about making a new one, but I think they changed their direction once it
They have like.
It looks pretty cool.
Well, I haven't looked up too much about Light No Fire, not Light No Sky, Light No Fire, but I saw like they were like riding dragons around. And to me, like that's cool, but that's not the kind of like. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not what I want from a fantasy generated world. I want like generated magic and intense lore and stuff.
Some of the theming looks pretty cool.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be really good.
Well,
I'm sure it'll be awesome.
When I was watching that trailer, I thought I had seen Sean Murray up there. Like I was like, wait, I think I recognize him. And then when I saw the generated worlds, I was like, that looks like Hello Games code. And it was. And you can tell it's the same.
Yeah, their whole company, they said their whole, they want to see what they can do for gaming with procedural generation. So all their games are going to be heavily reliant on procedural generation.
But because they've cracked procedural generation to a level that a lot of companies, it will take them a long time to do, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at Starfield took a big stab at it, and I feel like they got to the point where they can start to use it, and it didn't work with their game that well. So
I feel, yeah.
Well, their planet's terrain was good, I thought.
Well, I know that's what I mean. Is their terrain was good, but like
you can't really build a story around procedural generation too much. I feel like.
Well, it also led to an empty game, so.
Well, it becomes very predictable. The algorithm is just that. It's an algorithm, and eventually you can see.
Even No Man's Sky is like that too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but No Man's Sky is built to be like
exploration based.
Well, it's also built to be like you go to a planet, you get what you need, and then you boost off the planet and keep moving towards the center of the universe, right? So.
Yep.
But that was also a critique of that game, is that people are like, I just kind of want to set up my base and do my thing.
Which you can do now.
Which, yeah, you can.
I needed more from No Man's Sky, like some I don't know.
The quest line was kind of cool.
I haven't played it in a long time. I'm sure that game is.
The coolest thing for me was like the fleets, and I was hoping they'd add like combat between fleets, which they did.
That's what felt like was missing to me. Was more. I'm all about RPG mechanics. How can I make my?
So you could recruit like you'd have your whatever it's called, your main battle ship thing, whatever the fuck it's called.
Kinda like your dreadnought or whatever.
Yeah, and then you could recruit a bunch of frigates and stuff. And it'd be sick, 'cause you could like warp it to another galaxy, and then you'd see it, and then like 30 more ships would warp into. It looked so fucking awesome.
That's cool.
They really had no functionality, but I think they do now.
I'm sure for them it was, we're gonna get it to work visually first.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll
that's
push that because it's
that's
so
what
cool.
a lot of games. That's what a lot of games can do, though. And unless you can actually build gameplay around it that feels really good, it's never gonna be quite.
We gotta give them credit for not. I mean, they supported that game for what, like 5-6 years after they launched it.
I mean, I think they did.
When did it come out?
16.
2016? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017. Yeah.
I thought it was earlier.
No, I don't think so.
It was
I think
announced way earlier.
the hype for it was built around like since 2014.
It came out. It was like a PS4 exclusive. Well, not exclusive. Just wasn't on Xbox.
Yeah,
Like
I
a month
remember
early or something.
they were getting on like late night like TV shows to like promote that game.
Yeah. I don't know what to craft or who to craft for. All my archers are old as fuck.
They're what?
Old. I feel like I need to craft this person just a bitch, absolute bitch and staff.
There's Magmar Felly.
This thing. It's gonna use like all my hardwoods though. Or I should craft your armor. Choices. You get the fabric. Right? This guy needs better armor.
This is cute. It's a goose, though.
There we go.
Yes. Oh, stay with me.
Playing WoW, Jacob.
Yep.
Why aren't you streaming?
Wow, I still somehow have all my heroes.
I decided what I'm gonna do. Instead of playing Wrath of the Lich King,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just level this guy in Classic WoW so I can learn the game better, and then I'll try again.
Oh shit.
Hardcore.
Her retirement age is 85.
I'm not
Ooh.
playing hardcore was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but Wrath of the Lich King might have a lot of content in it, but it didn't feel as good right off the bat.
This person's retirement age.
A lot of MMOs do this. I don't like it. Is they make it so like the beginning game is really easy to just like grind you through it, so you get to the end game faster. And I know why they do it, but it kind of ruins like a big part of the game.
Yeah, I feel like it's a problem with all MMOs though.
And you only get to experience that if you played it at launch. And Classic WoW has that because the game's built around, you know, well, it's the vanilla version of WoW, so.
I think I need to recruit.
I wonder if I'm on the wrong server for this.
What do you mean? Feel laggy or something?
No, I might transfer to the wrong server. Cause it.
Oh, it's like character per server in that game, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think that's so dumb.
I think so too. But there's mechanics. There's nice mechanics to transfer your character to different servers.
Oh.
They had to do that because of how big the game got. So.
But once it started dying, that's when they implemented that. Actually being able to transfer servers, right? Because otherwise you're just stuck in a dead server.
You mean hardcore or what?
No, I remember there used to not. I feel like there used to not always be the option to transfer characters, and people were complaining like, "This server's dead, but I can't quit playing because it's my only, like, top character kind of thing."
I don't think it was that. I think you always could, but you had to like pay to do it.
Oh really?
And I think they made it free. Although it's free, but like I don't know if it's like you get one free every once in a while, or I'm not sure how it works. So. Or if it's just when it's hardcore, it's free. Yeah, but I think they had to do it that way because the game was so popular back in its heyday that like you used to have to wait to get in to log in.
Yeah.
And if people couldn't get into their server, they just go log into a different one. And then when you have like thousands of people doing that, you're essentially constantly getting DDoSed.
Yep.
So
that makes sense.
up with this quest?
I think my Astros are getting old as the battery dies in like 10 hours. Versus like the 20 it used to last.
Damn.
Tragic,
How
I
old
know.
are your Astros?
God, when did I get these things?
Did you get those things like when I was a freshman in college?
I don't remember if I had them since I was in college or not.
Or have you gotten new ones since then?
Because I've had the white Astros. I feel like I got these when I was in the Air Force, so they're probably like 6 years old, but...
So it's not your first pair of Asteroid 50s though, right?
No, it is.
Okay, then it's gotta be...
They're like 6 years old.
Wait,
I don't think I had them before.
Yeah, you definitely did, because when I was a freshman in college, I got the Halo Asteroid 50s, and you had recommended that I get Asteroid 50s at the time because you had them.
No way, they're not that old, are they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Jesus.
You still have that box thing you plug into it? That's like your sound controller?
No, those weren't wireless ones. Those were Asteroid 40s.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got... Because you had the Halo ones, but you were telling me I shouldn't get them because you had like dock problems.
Well, I think the Halo ones were actually Asteroid 40s as well. And yeah, the problems I had, I mean, it busted the whole fucking dock, was that the port, like, it was like, what was that, micro
USB?
Oh yeah, micro USB or whatever, just absolute dog shit port.
Yeah, these ones still use it. I don't know if the newer versions upgraded like USB-C or not.
The worst electronic port that's ever been created, period.
Yeah.
Terrible. Cheaply made. Whatever.
Yeah, I think I got these at some point in the Air Force, I think. Maybe a little before, but I'm not sure.
What are those things, like 250, 300?
Like 300.
Hagen was asking for good headsets. I was like, well, Way likes his Asteroid 50s, I swears by him.
They're so comfy.
I mean, you don't really have a lot of problems either. They just work.
Yeah. Sometimes I gotta like unplug it, replug it back in, but like when I join Discord and this glitches out sometimes.
I feel like Windows interfacing for peripherals is all over the place, and you can tell because of how different programs handle it.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't seem straightforward. I mean, even how Windows handles it too, you could say. Okay. Following the curve of the law. Oh fuck, who is this?
What the? Oh, that's not good.
This guy's gonna probably kill me.
Run away.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Is that a teleport?
What? No, that was a heal I dropped.
Mm.
Like, definitely kind of like an elite enemy.
Look at those grunts coming over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play this like it's still hardcore though, so I can
Yeah.
do better.
Is this WASD movement?
Yeah.
Was it WoW always like that?
Yes.
Yeah, well, the only MMO that I really know of that isn't WASD movement is like RuneScape. At least big MMO, I should say. The fight. It's WASD movement way, but a lot of people run around by you hold left and right click at the same time, and it just runs forward, and then you can move your mouse around.
Mm.
But like if you're in the middle of a battle, you hold right click, then you can strafe, and that's like you need to be able to do that.
That's weird.
I think you just get used to it when you play a lot.
Yeah, definitely. But
ESO is like that too, because if you otherwise it.
wait,
turns
ESO,
the
you hold a
camera-
right click to. I don't know.
I feel like no. I think ESO is a little bit nicer if you hold left and right at the same time, or like up and right at the same time. You strafe perfectly. I don't. Maybe you do hold right click to strafe.
No, ESO. I think if you just hit A and D, you strafe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is just locked forward.
And if you're blocking, your character's like always facing, but then otherwise it just like turns your character, but your camera still looks where you want to. Oh, I gotta figure out how.
What's penalty for death in non-hardcore WoW? XP?
I don't even know if you lose XP. I think you just have to run back to your body, but you waste time. Your items probably lose a bunch of durability.
Shit.
I think it should be XP though.
XP's brutal. That sucks, losing XP.
It does, but
it's a good penalty.
It's a good penalty, and you know, if you lose like 10%, you'll be able to come back from it. Like, this game's not so hard.
Yeah.
Like that, I could probably finish getting level 60 and not die again, or only die like once or twice. Which, if I did that, I'd be upset because I'd be like, that's how close I was to be max level on hardcore.
I thought you said 20 was max level on WoW Classic.
No. Oh god, no. No,
You're
60
saying like
is.
you were close
No.
or something.
They have a No, I was seeing Wrath of the Lich King. I was getting my level was like, I was leveling up really fast, so I was getting close to being back to cut up. The max, what you were thinking of is I was seeing the max level on. They have like a different server you can play in called Season of Discovery. It's like a seasonal server, and it just launched. And right now the max level on that is 25.
Oh, that's what you were playing?
No, I'm not playing it, but that's what like everybody's playing right now. It just came out. Northeast of the lake. Check it.
Holy shit.
Got clapped or what?
Yep, everything just died.
Well, Mark, you're playing on the hardest difficulty, so.
Oh yeah,
the game actually is pretty hard on the hardest difficulty.
the game had a pop up that said that the reason they take so many saves is because the game is intended for you to reload saves.
Like save scumming.
Yeah, they take saves before everything. They said there's also a save before every chapter if you really mess up bad. But I just don't want to redo the fight.
Enemies normally dodge your attacks.
At the end of the fight, and I died. What, Jacob?
Enemies didn't really dodge attacks in ESO, right? Like, unless you're like or something.
I don't remember.
Like
I think
had like a specific mechanic that would like allow for a moment.
yeah, players could dodge your attacks.
Well, right, yeah.
That's the dumbest fucking mechanic put in that game.
Mark, MMOs they just don't work for PvP.
I feel like that was one of the ESO's highlights was the PvP shit.
I know, but like it's fun. But if you start to really get into it, you're just gonna realize that it's unbalanced, and you're gonna become upset.
Well,
like versus like the surface level, it's fun. But
you're playing on a server that's hosting like 1,000 players, and then they have a mechanic in the game where if you dodge roll, you'll like dodge attacks or spells that were slung at you. So every class that has like channeled spells, they're worthless in PvP because people will just dodge roll your attacks. And all the stamina classes were overpowered because they had so much fucking stamina because their classes revolved around it, and then they could just spam dodge rolls. While the mages can't because they don't have any stamina, and a lot of their stuff is channeled. So it's just like and then they also they took away healing because the mages could just heal all the damage done to them back. It's like, okay, but the other people can just dodge roll everything. So like,
yeah,
they need a nerf at all.
Mark, apparently that new WoW server
Which one?
The Season of Discovery had like this insane PvP event that they hyped up for a long time,
Yeah.
And apparently it sucks because like it's supposed to be like a boss rush between like the Horde and Alliance.
See, that'd be cool. PvP. That's
and,
really
like
a PvE race. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but it's a PvE race, but you're supposed to like go and like fight each other while they're also trying to kill the boss, right? Because you try to stop them from killing the boss. But what it's turned into is though people realize it's not worth it to do that, so it's just a fucking DPS race. So people are like, yeah, it's dumb. Because,
But they're still fighting the same boss at the same time.
Well, I think they each have their own boss that they need to kill.
Oh,
You're
but you can
supposed
just
to go and
interfere with
try
it.
to stop, like slow down the other side while your side like works on your boss. But like it's just really like nobody does that. They just do DPS race because it's not worth it apparently. What's up, Carter?
What's up, Carter?
That's kind of funny.
I mean, but to me, like that whole like doing like a racing is a great idea for.
Oh, the PvP in WoW Classic is not in a good way either.
Oh no, but they don't want to balance for it because they want to leave it like as like how it was, right? So.
Yeah. No, I get that. Just say anybody who's playing WoW to play PvP is pretty dumb.
Well, I think this.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think the seasonal servers for WoW, they do actually do balances for those, but then, like, because there's like 3 different tabs for servers. There's seasonal, and then there's like regular, and then of course hardcore.
Sure.
Oh fuck!
What were you gonna say, Way?
You know, like the PvP arena in WoW.
Yes, I think.
Is that not? There's like an arena, like a ladder mode you can do.
Oh, I don't know.
No, there is.
Okay.
But my roommate in tech school for the Air Force was like top 10 in the world, and I swear that man never fucking showered. It smelled so bad.
Really?
Yeah. He'd
Oh
come
my God.
home, like take his uniform top off, start playing that shit all day, sleep in his goddamn uniform, wake up, and he'd like wear that shit for like a week before he wash it. This,
Why?
Bro.
this is so he'd like.
It can't be that fun, right? Like at some point you.
I think he was just so into it that it was fun, and so
Was
good
he
at
trying
it.
to just like maintain his like status as the top, or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, you know, I mean, I watched a video of that streamer. He fucking was in a wolf form, just staying outside of the range of the like every time the person casts a spell, he would just walk outside of the range and then go back in, and he would like just spam this one button, and it was like, this is so stupid. You can't even see what's going on.
Badger game was crazy.
Who'd they play?
Penn State.
Who won?
Badgers won 4-1.
Did you die
4 to
again, Jacob?
1?
I
Yeah.
did die actually.
A football game?
Hockey, what are you talking about?
Oh. It's like, what the fuck?
Didn't the basketball team play today too?
Volleyball. Volleyball team won and shut out Oregon. Wisconsin women's volleyball is ranked number 1 now.
Dang.
Nice.
Oregon was ranked number 2, so they've pretty much solidified themselves as number 1.
Dang, that's big.
They got another shirtless video coming out this year. Or what was that video Chuck posted? Locker room video or some shit?
I think it was the volleyball team.
Yeah, it
Wasn't
was.
a video, the leaks.
Yeah.
Or his pictures. Chuck would go and fucking find those though.
No, it'd be like unsolicited. It was like every other day we'd get a different picture sent from him. Be like, okay, check.
Yeah, because I think that was last season that the leaks came out. I was gonna go do something, but I kind of just want to go to bed. Fucking drive is a long drive.
you buy today?
What?
What'd you buy today?
What do you mean?
Did you say you're going shopping with Marla today?
Oh yeah, we just went to Walmart.
Oh.
Just went to Walmart and we went to Five Guys for lunch, and I was sitting there and I was like, I don't really feel like doing anything at home tonight, and I asked her if she wanted to do something, and I found that the Badgers play tonight, and I just fucking bought 2 tickets on the spot.
Oh, so you guys went to? Oh yeah, duh. Obviously, based on your.
You went
Yeah,
to
it
Madison?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was weird as shit. I saw. First, we were in the team shop, and I looked to my left, and on the other side of the rack is one of my buddies that works in Clark County now that I went to the academy with. And we both just lock eyes, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
Wait,
And
you
he
drove
was-
all the way to Madison for the game?
Yeah, it's only 2
Mark,
hours.
Madison's like not far for Carter.
2 hours.
Wait, it's 2 hours?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking far to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's far. Never mind.
yeah,
I always think you're way
we
closer.
drive 3 hours for the soccer games, and we do it in the night.
What soccer games?
The MLS games we go to.
Where's in Chicago or MSP?
St. Paul.
St. Paul. Same difference. MSP. I just call it MSP. This is the
I do
airport.
too.
Oh, Jacob, I didn't tell you this. I got the T-pose done. It's not an accomplishment, but it worked.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
You
you guys
want
are adding
character?
emotes to your game?
T-pose default after. Just make all the
Yeah,
enemies
so-
instead of ragdoll, make
right-
them just
That is
T-pose.
if the T-posing could actually be a viable emote now, instead of like an animation bug.
Well, right, if there's no animation set for whatever reason, it would remain null, and the second you try to dereference the pointer, it'll crash the game. So I thought it was a good idea to make it default to the T-pose. Or like in your animation, like I made an animation handler class, and then the idea is that if there's a state that doesn't know how to handle, it would T-pose, so that you're not crashing.
I mean, but really the T-pose is really just whatever your default animation is for that model.
No, the handler would actually call it T-pose.
Okay, Mark, what if you have a model that doesn't have a T-pose?
I create T-pose. You don't understand. I'm constructing it in the code. You don't have to do it in Blender. It's part of the constructor for the animated model class. So it's guaranteed.
Fuck, attack him. I wasn't paying attention to Rachel. I'm like, so.
I'm just gonna do Blender tonight, Jacob. I'm gonna decide I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna do some Blender.
What are you doing? What are you doing in Wonder?
I want to make some ore piles.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
to bed. I think. Alright, we're gonna body back.
Are you like ethereal state right now?
Yeah. Yeah, when you die, you have to go run back as a ghost to go to resurrect Law.
You guys watch Alice in Wonderland?
Like the original one?
The one on Netflix.
Is there a new one?
I don't know. I don't know if there's two or not.
Well, okay.
Or
wait,
Alice
so
in
that's-
Borderland. Sorry, Alice in Borderland.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Don't. Can't say it.
Big difference there.
Yeah, I
man.
realize the
The Johnny Depp one, the original, like some TV
Yeah.
miniseries.
nope, wrong show. Very similar title, just one letter.
Well, I
Two
think
letters.
it's probably a play on the
Yeah,
classic,
definitely.
right? Is it No, I haven't. I haven't actually haven't even heard of it. Is it any good?
I don't know. I watched the first episode. Not sure if I liked it or not.
What's the premise of it?
They're in Japan. Everyone disappears and they're stuck in like this game show. Not like a game show, like some game where they have to keep playing or they die.
Is it a Japanese show?
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
another Squid Games.
No, I think this came out before Squid Games. It's not like Squid Games. It's like a structured thing like that. I really don't understand it yet at all. So
Oh, okay.
Is the main character hot?
no, it's three very average-looking Japanese dudes.
Where's Alice?
I don't know. Haven't met her yet.
Three very average-looking Japanese dudes. Wait, when we go to Tokyo, man?
I'd like to go to Japan.
Yeah, I do too. I want to go to Tokyo to see how insane that city is. And then
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to Kyoto to see some like the.
You want to do the
traditional
Mount
culture.
Fuji hike as well?
Oh that's by Kyoto, isn't it?
I don't know. Damn, you about to die to another bear?
No. I don't want to climb Mount Fuji, to be clear, but I would definitely go like hiking on it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You get like some sort of staff and you gotta like go to like a certain amount of points and you get all the stamps on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's well, I didn't know if you were being like, yeah, we gotta go hike Mount Fuji. Like, no.
Yeah, I don't think people climb that. You can get to the summit just hiking. It's a very gradual mountain, I believe.
Oh. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I want to beat Alan Wake 1 so we can play Alan Wake 2 because I want to know what happens.
Yeah, we'll beat it.
Do you want to do that again tomorrow, or do you want to take a break? It's up to you.
Probably not tomorrow. Let's play sometime during like this week.
What up, fellas?
What's up, dude?
What's up, Mike?
You mean I have no space?
Yeah, we could play. We could set it up so that we'll have the second one ready to play for the, at the cabin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What are you gonna play? Alan Wake 2. We're playing
Mike
through Alan Wake 1
Richards.
right now.
The video game.
So you want to show your mom the video game?
Oh, Mike Grizz was Mom, the video game. But I'm kidding, Mike. You didn't deserve that.
I don't even understand the joke.
There's no joke. It's just me being dumb. Mark and I were playing Alan Wake 1 today. We want to play Alan Wake 2.
What's this color palette thing going on here?
It's a Blender file. It stores all our colors.
Wow.
That's pretty much it. The idea is that you can have maybe your materials set up, and then rather than trying to construct your materials every time, you can come in here and copy it, and then
Like very like common